Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Passage LED bath bar. This is the 2013 80. It's part of a whole family of Passage fixtures, including another Passage wall sconce you should check out as well. This one is going to be used basically in bathrooms, but it's also, lots of things about it allow it to be used in other applications, and we'll go over that in just a little bit. You can use this horizontally over a mirror. You can use it vertically on the sides of a mirror. You can use it in a hallway, and it's great for hallways and passageways because it's ADA compliant. We'll talk about that now. Let's get into the size of the fixture body itself, and this is going to be, if it's going to be horizontal, and that's going to be 5.2 inches high. And then the width on it is coming in at 25.2. The depth is 4 inches. And because it's only 4 inches, it qualifies this to be ADA compliant. That's Americans with Disabilities Act. This is a sconce can only come out from the wall up to 4 inches to qualify for that. Which means if you're an architect, interior designer, specifier, this is actually one that you can use in all kinds of applications, including bathrooms and hallways and passageways and stairways. So it's a good, and it throws a ton of light. We'll talk about that in a second too. 8.6 pounds all in, so it's not that heavy. Backplate on it, 4.9 inches by 7.6. It's going to hang on your 4-inch junction box. And I want to show you a little bit more information about that, and how we're going to do it is we're going to look at the installations instructions really quick. So if you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over on that side of the screen, midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations, instructions, PDF. So open that up for me. It's going to show you a full parts list, how all the things go together. It's also going to show you some good line drawings of the inside of this and the whole backplate idea and how it's going to go onto your junction box. So take advantage of that if you guys can. A couple other things, it's going to be using Hubbardton Forge's opal glass, which is a pure white glass. I'll talk about that later in the video. It's also going to be, you're going to notice on the pull down menu which says choose your finish that Hubbardton Forge is going to limit you on some selected finishes for this fixture as standard product. However, we do custom finishes. So let's say you wanted to pair this up with another fixture and you wanted 05 bronze or 07 dark smoke. We do custom finishes in these things. So we can do this in that if you like. So you would email me and say you're looking at a 2013 80, and you would say you're looking for it in any of those other finishes. I'm going to take your email, send it through Hubbardton Forge's customs department. Adds just a little bit of time and money, but we do customs every day, and it's free to ask. Don't forget about that. Okay, let's talk about a couple other things really quick on this. Let's talk about the lamping on this. I think it's a big deal. This is a very, very bright fixture, and that's really good because I like really bright fixtures in bathrooms that can illuminate the entire bathroom if need be. This is a 25-watt dedicated LED fixture. It's going to be providing 2,100 lumens. That's a ton of light, and like I said, it's a really good thing. So a couple of things about that. I would probably put it on a dimmer to begin with. Tell your installer you're using a dimmable LED because then you can adjust it up and down as much as you like. But I kind of think the full brunt of this light, 2100 lumens, is going to be awesome for quite a few people out there. It's also going to be 3000 Kelvin, and that's the color of the light that we like. So that's going to be not the 2700 Kelvin, which is really yellow. It's not going to be the bluish white light. That's that 4000, 5000 Kelvin, like an overcast day. This is going to be right dead in the middle, and that's going to be just like the light above me. This is 3000 Kelvin warm white, soft white, and you can see how nice this looks. And basically, when you're in a bathroom situation and you're putting on makeup or shaving or any of that kind of stuff, you want to be able to see yourself in the mirror the way people are going to see you out in the world, and that's going to be with a 3000 Kelvin light. So that's a great way to go. I want to touch base on Hubbardton Forge's opal glass for just a second. So all of Hubbardton Forge's glass to begin with is going to be hand blown. This piece is hand blown first in clear, then they're going to come in and they're going to blow another layer of white glass on the inside of this. The third step is they're going to take and they're going to sandblast the whole thing on the inside and the outside. That's going to give you this beautiful, mellow, translucent, milky piece of glass. When you look at this and you can see the layers are actually piled up on the inside of this. Hubbardton Forge is very obsessed about details on all of their pieces, including their glass, and that's why you're here, because you're probably just as obsessed about little details as well. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton forged finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below, so scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart, so you can click on dark smoke, you can click on soft gold, doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. And those same red tabs, you're going to see a What's on Display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus, you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.